In this vlog, you're going to see me getting back into reading, working, enjoying some time with my cats, taking my life slow. So I hope you guys enjoy this vlog of my simple life. Hello everyone! Today and tomorrow I'm going to be vlogging. I don't even know what I'm going to title this vlog. I think it's just going to be like a simple life diaries thing because I don't have much to do, but I am still like doing stuff. But I do have some reading updates. I haven't read in a month. This year in general has been so bad for reading. My reading this year has been so bad. I think I read like 8 books and we're in July. Last year I read so much and I was so proud of that. This year that is not going to happen, but I'm still like okay with that. But I finally bought a book that I'm excited to read. I feel like my problem is that I bought a lot of classics, and although I want to read them, it's not like the same thing as reading like a fantasy or YA or stuff like that, even romance. So like, although I do want to read those classics and I have them and I am going to read them at some point, only having the option to read classics really fucked me over because it made me not want to pick up any books at all. On Saturday, like this past Saturday, I went to like a shopping mall with my brother and we ended up going to like the bookstore that they had there, and I did buy one book that I am excited to read and I have started reading. It's called Enigma of Room 622 and it's by ᯓᡣ�. I think that's how you read his name. I had never heard of this author or this book in general, so when I saw it I was very intrigued. There were a lot of books there. They were very typical like book talk and just books that I've heard a lot about, but for some reason I always have a little bit of anxiety about that, so I decided to pick one book that I'd never heard anything about and I didn't know anything about, and it's like a mystery, so it intrigued me. I'm gonna say it's not exactly what I was expecting because because the book is about like him. At least the main character's name is also Joel. I don't know if it's actually him, but for right now I think that that's the point, that he's the main character and that he's discovering all these secrets. And I don't know if it's actually like a biography, autobiography, whatever the fuck, like this actually happened, or if it's just, you know, a story that he put his name into, because right now everything's confusing, but you know, that's what I was thinking at that point. So yeah, like Joel is talking in first person like for some of the parts of this book, for some of the chapters in this book, and I was not expecting that because like he's a person, like he's the author. It's not like, you know, Sherlock Holmes. There would be like, you know, a mystery of Sherlock Holmes and then Sir Arthur Conan Doyle just starts speaking in the middle. I feel like that would be a bit weird for me. I was expecting this book to just be like a mystery, like typical mystery, you know, something happens, people go investigate, they try to figure out the mystery, and then it's done. But that's not how that goes. All I'm saying is I prefer like mystery books that have characters in them instead of, you know, having this story that just so happens to have a mystery in it. Do you know what I mean? There's a difference. It feels like it's the story of ᯓᡣ� and you just so happen to have found a mystery to solve. The reason why I wanted to read this book so bad is because I wanted to read the mystery, and the book is called The Enigma of Room 622, so I thought that was going to be the point of the book. I didn't know anything about this, my first time reading this author, so you know, we live and we learn, am I right? I'm on page 113. There's a lot of like elements that are being played with right now, like the main dude, not the main dude, but one of the main dudes of like the story, the mystery, not the author, is part of like secret services for like Switzerland. And I think, and this is my theory, I think that he was being lied to, that he thinks he's performing services for the Swiss government, but he's not. He's performing services for someone else, and then he's going to be like appointed as like the guilty person. ᯓᡣ�, I think, these are French names, I don't know how to pronounce them. Kinda is very like naive and dumb and stupid, so I think that that's what's happening. Like, he thinks of himself as very like grandiose, like he's very, very great, so I feel like it would be easy to come up to him and be like, no, actually this is very, very important for this very country and blah blah blah, and he would fall for it like face first. I have some work stuff that I can start doing. It's not necessary, but I can. And yeah, also yesterday I applied for like to be a video editor of a YouTuber that I really, really like, so I'm hoping and praying that works out, because I'm gonna be so sad if it happens. I mean, it's not like it would be the first note that I would receive, so exactly news. So yeah, new post. Follow me on Instagram. Let's go. Look. So yeah, I've been trying to post on Instagram a lot more, and I also want to start making like more short form content that is actually like planned, because the one like this reel that I did, by the way, go follow me if you want to watch that. I also put it on YouTube, so probably just watch it on YouTube. Did so well, and I'm so like surprised that it did so well. I mean, so well, we got like 500 views. For me, that's so well, and I'm very happy with that. So I really want to make more reels like this, but I need to kind of like think of ideas of what I want to do and plan them and make them, instead of just making random ass like reels. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Never been to California, never been to LA, so I'll stay home and write these songs, pretend I'll make it someday. My friends are getting married, they're all settling down, so I'll lay here, watch the ceiling fan go round and round. It's always gone too fast, like a trip.
Both. They said the surgery was a success. No longer bleeding. Everything is good with my bum. Yeah, will be sore for a few weeks. And like now I'm more smacked by mouth. I did not. In my head that was hilarious because I was on drugs. I just made an amazing joke, and then like you just said a normal sentence. Yeah, if you said an amazing joke. Yes, and then.
For now, I've only like marked some of like sentences that I thought were like funny. Let me share with the class. This is my like PSA that I hate. I think every character in this is like ᯓᡣ�. I think it's just like a naive idiot. So I think it's the least problem of all of these. We look a little ridiculous, the three of us going for tea at the ᯓᡣ� in evening wear. What's ridiculous is to have been rich and become poor. I'm on chapter 20. I don't think I'm gonna read anymore today. I'm gonna go to sleep for now, and I'll see you tomorrow.
We don't operate well, baby, cause you're bad for my health. I swear you go to hell, take the L. I don't wanna see you swell no more. And you might be the death of me now, baby, but we don't want no homicide now, do we? And shooting my soul so loud, are you happy now? Cause I really hate you, cause you made me so blue. And I promise to God I'll cut you off. But I really need you, and I really don't want to, yeah. But we'll keep playing games till you fuck off.
after I finished high school, so I just applied for another job. So yesterday I applied for one, today I applied for another one. Let's go. Luna's right here. Now, well, the rest of my mission for the next like hour, not hour, I could finish this quick I think, is to finish editing this Kepler reaction and then upload like 3 reactions that I already have edited from like a month ago, because I'm gonna start pumping them out so that I can keep up with like the current stuff. So finally back to editing, and not gonna lie, I love it. I really am enjoying this. So it's done and it's 10 p.m.
Can call it off when it's all I've ever wanted. Can cause a scene when he'll never truly start it. If this goes south, could it only be cause of me? Cause of you, I feel like lately I've been feeling hazy. Days they move so slowly. Could you be?
If we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder? If we could run it back, if we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder? If we could run it, the things I didn't know, I had to get out down the road, inside of the same old, caught in the circles round they go. It's hard when you keep close, rewind with my eyes closed. I need a breather, got lost in the B-roll. Let all the window to learn how the world goes. We didn't know how to move on. If we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder? If we could run it back, if we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder? If we could run it, the things I didn't know, I had to get.
So I have continued reading this book. I'm on page 224. I don't know what to feel about this book, because I wouldn't say I love the characters per se. Right now, I don't really like any of the characters because I think they're all a little bit dumb. I think like ᯓᡣ𝐭 is very pretentious. I think ᯓᡣ is a naive idiot. I think Anastasia is a dumb, lovesick dumbass. Arma is just a naive, lovesick dumbass. So I tagged some more like sentences that I thought was funny. Oh yeah, this one's funny because Anastasia is cheating on ᯓᡣ with ᯓᡣ𝐭, and he says, I want him to succeed. She's talking about ᯓᡣ. Anastasia assured her, when you want your husband to succeed, you don't sleep with the first man that comes along. And then Anastasia says, oh, are you the couples police? You've never even been married. I don't need to be married to know that you shouldn't cheat on the person that you're married to. Like, that's insane. I'm, like I said, 224. This book is like, what, 560 something pages, so that's that. And finally we're getting to the weekend of the murder, which has been 200 pages, and we are now just reaching that. I've been talking for 12 minutes, so